All right, so we just got to the movie theater and we had to get 6:45 tickets because the 6:31 sold out to children. But we're gonna just see how Mario is and go from there. But hi, Rob.
Hi, Lee.
All right, so we just got out of the movie,
About this?
and it was very solid.
Very solid.
I appreciated all the little Easter eggs and whatnot, and we'll go over that in the video. So stay tuned. Good day, everyone. I'm recording this on Easter. Here is my no spoiler review of the movie. 8.5 out of 10. All right, now time for the spoilers. So, I really enjoyed the Mario movie. It was definitely a long time coming type of thing. It made a lot of people who grew up with Mario very happy, I'd say, from what I've seen. The ratings on the reviews for people's score rather than critics' score is much better than the critics' score by like a lot. So many Easter eggs in the movie. Very enjoyable to have like a mind trick to work through as you're going. You like the movie starts out and you have that clip that we already seen of Bowser going to the Ice Kingdom, Penguin Kingdom, whatever you want to call it, taking over. Movie starts out like that. He gets their power star, and then we go right into the beginning of the movie where they introduce Mario and Luigi for the first time. One of the Easter eggs you get right off the bat that made me really happy was they are in a pizzeria in Brooklyn. They had their Mario Bros song rap and stuff. The pizza place, though, was Punch-Out themed. The entire thing, they showed you the back of the walls. It had, like, Glass Joe and all the bosses, basically, from Punch-Out. Then you had, I believe, Charles Martinet, or Martinet. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. The original voice actor for Mario. He plays a cameo right off the rip, and he's playing, I believe it was Donkey Kong on the side, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to record. I recorded this the day after I went to see it. To continue, they decided to really pace this movie fairly fast, which is understandable because it was a kids movie, and you know, kids' attention spans are short. I know most of them didn't stay for the after credits scene when I was there, and you just saw me sitting in the chair like, what's next? But aside from that, the movie animation was so good. Everything was so clean and vibrant, just like Mario should be. The voice actors, shout out to Jack Black, because he was just such a good pick for Bowser. Definitely the best out of the entire casting, in my opinion. Seth Rogen was good as Donkey Kong. He was nice, goofy. It was like a light character, not like angry, but when he got angry, it was still funny type of thing, you know? But back to the pacing of the movie. Everything moved fast because it was like a little under an hour and a half movie. They had to fit in a lot in a little.
That's what she said.
You know? So like, obviously I would have loved like a good 2-hour movie at least, but I know most animation companies don't make movies that long, unfortunately. Aside from that, I'd say that they really touched on the background and nostalgia aspects of the Super Mario world and the franchise alone. They had the antique shop that had all the old Super Mario like 3 era of like the music note and a couple other things they had in there. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. I really like everything that they did with the like fitting Donkey Kong's world into everything. And they made sure to show Diddy, and they had Diddy Kong. I was happy about that. I'm not really familiar with the Donkey Kong franchise as much as I should be. I didn't really grow up playing Donkey Kong. Aside from that, when they first went into the underground area of Brooklyn, the Mario Brothers that is, they had a little sign, and it was really quick. If you weren't quick with it, you wouldn't have seen it. But they had a sign that said 1-2, and that's in reference to going under, like, to the underground area in the game for one of the levels. Or it did say level 1-2. And they had some nice music playing. It was really cool. The OST was really good. They picked a couple songs in there that were like, okay, I guess you need to fit a popular song in somewhere, but they could have just used Mario music the whole time and I would have been satisfied. Simple. The Luma star in Bowser's, like, I'm going out of order too. The Luma star in Bowser's castle, like, it was captured, was so funny. Just like the perfect placement for voice lines I've seen for like a, you know, side character, if you will. I really like that they really made sure to go with the platforms, which were nice. They set up a lot of scenes that were very platformer based, which tended to the audience and just the nostalgia, maybe picking up Mario for the first time, like when Peach was training Mario. The items, oh my goodness, the fire flower was so sick. Like the animation that they had for that when Peach like went to go grab for the fire flower and it just like went up her arm, and then the fact that they turned her into straight Elsa towards the end of the movie, that was also pretty funny. I was just sitting there, I was like, they knew what they were doing for that. They knew what they were doing. Donkey Kong on fire flower was peak. You couldn't ask for something better, honestly. There was one thing I was really hoping for in the movie. I was really, really waiting. They were using all these other powers and stuff. They referenced the cape from Super Mario 3 and, you know, Smash Bros. Cape. But I was really waiting on them using the gigantic mushroom. That would have been a lot of fun to see. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is I do believe one of the things that the movie lacked, in my opinion, was dialogue. As it felt like every character, there was so much going on in such a short period of time that I feel like a lot of the characters didn't have a lot of time to speak. Like, I couldn't tell you who I thought had the most voice lines out of everybody in the movie, because it felt like everybody had like this much for each character, and then they just spaced it across this like hour and a half movie. So I would have liked them to talk a little more, but the action and the animation mixed with it was really good. So it made up for it in the entertainment factor. I wanted to hear more from Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, as I'm a huge Key and Peele fan, so I was like hoping that there would have been some funny stuff in there, you know? But he didn't really talk as much as I thought he was going to. I know he's a side character, but the way that the scripts were written, I kind of felt like everybody was a side character. I'm hoping you've already seen the movie if you're watching this. If not, you'll understand. Well, I don't know why you're watching this, but if not, you'll understand what I mean when you do see it. I'd say that I also really like the Rainbow Road race. That was very well done. Really made you, what I was really confused about is when they fell off and just fell into water. Like, Rainbow Road is based in space, so technically they should have died. But, you know, video game things. I guess he had a 1-up in his back pocket. Bowser, I just want to keep going back to Bowser. Bowser's performance was great. The animation was great. Still made him goofy. The piano, the Peaches song, funny. The after credits coming back to the Peaches song was good. The final cutscene, well, not cutscene, but the final credit, like after credits, teasing Yoshi like that, you know they're coming back with another movie. You know they're gonna do it, but it's probably not gonna come out for a couple years, as all movies do take. I think it was really funny. I was talking to my buddy last night after we saw the movie, and I was like, yo, it would be really great if they came back, because Yoshi was in the real world. Yoshi was in New York, and it depicted Mario and Luigi at the end of the movie still in the Mushroom Kingdom. So I think it would be funny if Yoshi like found its way around, and then Mario and Luigi had to go back to New York to like tame Yoshi, and then when they find Yoshi, since it would probably be like a little Yoshi, you know, if Yoshi just like slapped Luigi in the face with his tongue, just like, you know, like straight line, not like a weird, you know, it was just like straight line, slapped him in the face, and then he just starts freaking out. I think that would be hilarious. Oh, another Easter egg that I really appreciated was seeing baby Mario and Luigi. That was great. That was a nice little scene to put in there to kind of meld together and show you their bond, but also reference the olden days of the story. I do think that if I could do anything to the movie aside from, make more dialogue, which obviously would, take more time to put into or make the movie longer, I'd say that my best option would probably be to make a less linear storyline, kind of go or put some more characters maybe, or make certain characters more important. They did put an Easter egg of Pauline, I think it's Pauline from Super Mario Odyssey, which is a great game. They did put her in there. That was fun. I definitely have to watch it a second time to see more Easter eggs and whatnot, but I think I caught a good portion of them, and I hope I brought them to the table here. I think that I probably would have, well, they had Cranky Kong and they had Donkey Kong. Seeing Funky Kong probably would have been pretty funny. The part where when they first arrived at the jungle, and they're on the cart with the one ape. Or don't, like Kong, the one Kong. It was really funny when he threw the banana and then just like murdered the dude behind him. Like he just blew up their entire house for no reason. That was good. When the blue shell Koopa was chasing Mario, him exploding, that animation was so peak. In my opinion, I love the colors. It was so vibrant, and on top of being on Rainbow Road, it was just so good. I couldn't ask for a better. I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, they have the blue shell chasing like that. I hope that, like, it would be cool. Like, he's just trying to get to the front. He was pushing through everybody. I thought it would have been cool for him to blow up, and then he actually did the whole blow up thing. So that was sick. When they did the wedding towards the end of the movie, seeing King Bomb and King Boo, that was sick. That was really cool. I would have hoped this. I wanted to see the Thwomp, the big boy. I would have loved to see that, but I didn't see him in it. But you saw plenty of other enemies in the movie. The last couple fight scenes were great. I couldn't ask for a better way to kind of go out for the movie. And it was nice to see them also depict the attraction between Mario and Peach, but also foil it at the same time with their comedic inputs from Donkey Kong and Toad when they were on Rainbow Road. Overall, the movie was entertaining. It kept me invested from start to finish. I was just in there trying to find as many little things as I could. Definitely recommend watching it with some friends. Movies are more enjoyable that way anyway, but I can't wait for them to come out with another movie, whenever that may be, years from now, most likely, with the way they are. But good production. It's what we needed. I did the hot take. I thought it was better than the Sonic movie, but I mean, they are two different things, but at least we didn't have to bully them into changing somebody's character. So, you win some, you lose some. This was definitely a dub. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little review I have for you, and I'll catch you next time. All right, see ya.